नलिनी।
मैंने ऋषिका बोला तो नलिनी तो खुश होगी, रघु बोला मेरे को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? हाँ हाँ, अगर मेरे को दक्षु बोलोगे तो मैं कैसे सॉरी बच्चों, वी एक्चुअली Abhishek took time today, and Om chanting. We actually, what happened, Baba done is that as the Aarti completes, we have a 15 minutes and gap there, 10 minutes. We're utilizing that time. Yes, we'll talk about it today. Something, let's see how that goes. You have your tea or something, Raghu?
हाँ जी बाबा जी.
Got it, huh? Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. This is Mahashiv Abhishek Tirtham Putra ले ले. हाँ, इसको पी लो पुत्र. It is immensely warm, heat, energy. So when we had Lord Shiva's Abhishek yesterday and Baba's Abhishek yesterday, that whole area was like a heating element. And Shiva came up and said, Babaji, I'm having difficulty being there, as if I've been pushed out. It was so much hot and warm yesterday. So very good. I think Somu has not even got up. Som is not even got up. That child was tired yesterday. नहीं, अगर नहीं मिलती थोड़ी सबको आता था, एक एक घुटते यार, चिंता मत. अच्छा हाँ, पुत्र अभी आ जाओ. लेट्स स्टॉप. पुत्र, वी आर ऑलरेडी रनिंग 8:22. कम. नहीं पुत्र, इस उम्र में नहीं ना, फिसलना नहीं. और पुत्र, इसको लीश लगा के मेरे को दे दे रणबीर. इसको लीश लगा के मेरे को पकड़ा दूंगी, तो इसने सबको डांस कराना है. नरि ओम नमो नारायण. ओम नमो नारायण.
ओम नमो
जैसा
नारायण. बाबा ओम नमो नारायण. Satsang Sep Rishika.
Yes, Ram Babaji.
I saw when mummy was saying, na, just that was nice. That was woke up मेरा बच्चा just now.
Yeah.
Go मेरा बच्चा, relax.
कल हाइकिंग के गए थे
इसीलिए
बाबा जी,
थोड़ा
इसलिए थोड़ी थक गई लगता है.
And she's going back tomorrow again.
वापस चले जा रही है.
Feeling sleepy. Go मेरा बच्चा, go enjoy.
Bye, Babaji. Yes, Ram.
Enjoy. So Devu, Putter, today I was telling Baba, what is that you want to talk to children today? What is it? So I was listening to something yesterday and I felt, okay, we'll have a discussion of it with Baba's grace. Majority of Granthas, Vedas, Gurbani, they all talk about Brahma Sutra. Everything talks about Brahma Sutra. what is this Brahm episode, Putra? Do you have a sufficient Putra? If Danny is there, where's Dina Ben and Ranbir is there? Huh, Dina Ben? You can. We have chairs inside, no? एक revolving chair से और एक दो पड़ियाँ पुत्र यहाँ ले आओ. Dina Ben means that is Dinesh Bhai's seat now. No. Danny Bhai, no. Dinu Bhai. अरे वाह, ये देखो. ये किसकी है? सब हमारी. हाँ. ले पुत्र ले. वहीं रख दे पुत्र. चलो पुत्र, आपके पास रिवॉल्विंग चेयर क्या आप खाते हैं? ठीक है, वहीं जा रहा हूँ. This is my Dinu Bhai. No matter what. Play it straight. Sorry, मेरा बच्चा. It's a snack round going on. And Ranveer is pushing. Lala. बाद में कट हो जाएगा. Putra, what is Brahma Sutra? What is Brahm? What is it? That our Vedas, all Granthas talk about Brahm. The connectivity of we all heard Hum mein Ram, Ram mein sab kuch. राम में सब और हम में भी राम. राम कौन? निराकार, not साकार. Not they're talking about Dasharath Putra Ram. They're talking about Nirakar Ram. What is Nirakar Ram, Putra? What is Nirakar Ram? Putri, I think मैंने पुत्री आपको कह रहा था, मेरे को पता है. It's okay now. नहीं पुत्र, it's okay. It's okay. Let's focus Putri part. The whole universal aspect is in a Brahma Sutra. One, we are always in the Maya world where we are always looking out for something. Always looking out for something. इसको मेरे को दे दो सर. राकेश पुत्र शायद सोम आया है, चेयर नहीं होगी तो मैं जिस स्टूल पे बैठता हूँ ना वो स्टूल लाते हैं. It's gone. मेरे को देना. Give to me. Dave. Putra, all our days, all our times, all our lives. I was saying. We are always running into one thing, Putri. इधर दे दो पुत्री. हाँ. कि अब क्या होगा? What next now in our life? All the time. We are always thinking. A worry factor which is always pushing us, which is normal human tendency, nothing to worry, Putra. And I have Baba's grace. Putra, वो किसकी चाय पड़ी है पीछे नीचे? Dinner में double dipping. So it came up, Putri, and I've been watching this. by every child differently. And every child's life, and whoever Baba's made me see, grow through, me and Gudiya, whenever me and Gudiya also, we always see that part, that whatever discussion me and you are happening today, for whatever reason, whatever discussion is happening, that over the period of time, that circumstances are changing, the situations are changing, right? Wherever we started the discussion, it is no more there. It has progressed, processed, and gone forward. Keep on moving. If everything has to move, everything has to go on, what is that it is bothering us? That particular situation we are in, the time we are in, at that moment we are like shaky. We don't know. We have faith, but we have no faith. Then it came up, Putra, ki, you know how Baba pushed all of you today to when you chant Om, to try to feel it inside. Putra. कोई नहीं पुत्र, जैकेट उतार दे, पेंट पे भी गिरा, खाली जैकेट पे. अच्छा, तो पुत्र सूत्र क्या है? What is the learning for it? Baba was trying to make out today to all of you that we have spent a lot of time in chanting. What do we need now? Head down, Devu. Head down, Devu. अब चाहिए क्या पुत्र हमारे को? अपने अपनी मन की स्थिति पे काबू चाहिए. मन की स्थिति पे. We need a control of that now. If we are able to get a control of our inside, nothing will bother you. You won't get impacted on anything. Because what is happening is that all of a sudden we feel, why me? Why this? ये सुनते क्यों नहीं है? Why are they not understanding? Like हमारी situation हमें पता है. We know what we are going through. We're running out of money. We're running out of time. Everything. So much. It could be different situations with everybody. But the best thing we all do, we keep efforts on. We keep fighting on. We keep moving on. And that is where situation changes. That is where it gets into some kind of a cubicle to move on. अगर आप सोचो पुत्र कि आप एक जगह बैठ ही जाओ, मेरे को नहीं पता, बाबा कुछ भी करो, ये बोल दो, चलो मे बी वन टाइम, इसे ओके चलो, बच्चा बहुत वो कर रहा है, कर दो. But will it happen the next time or not? Our situations are adverse, Putri. Business, jobs, families, you name it. And I think majority of people around, everybody has something or the other in the family. सभी की जिंदगी में कुछ ना कुछ तो है ही है पुत्र. कुछ अच्छा कुछ बुरा सभी के साथ है. आज कोई साथ में था, कल चला गया. हाँ दे दे. कुछ नहीं करना पुत्र, कुछ नहीं कहना अभी, कुछ नहीं कहना पुत्र, कुछ नहीं. हम किसी एक चीज से परेशान हो जाते हैं पुत्र. We get so worried, so fearful. And I have seen with this band, our Baba, timed on is always there, always there. He's always made it happen. आप परमात्मा को किसी रूप में भी चाहो, आप बाबा के रूप में चाहो, आप नानक के रूप में चाहो, आप शिव के रूप में चाहो, आप शक्ति के रूप में चाहो, पुत्र हर एक ने अपना काम किया है आपके विश्वास के साथ साथ. और अभी now the time is that we all need to really take one step forward. Raghu, it has come a long journey, Raja.
Shiva.
Now is the time that we need to progress one step towards ourselves. We discussed it few weeks back also. Every day, 365 days, one step. Because worries will always be something or the other will always be there. There is a situation which is going on with one child. The situation is very typical. I happened to talk to the child's parents after 3.5 years. The situation started from X work to be done. And that X work was a very tedious work to do. Very tedious work to do. Everything was adverse, no documentation, nothing in place, but adverse. Comes to Baba, need help from Baba. Baba said, okay, X things want to be done. You got to do Y and Z, and I'll help you. And Y and Z, both the articles are very odd. Different places, different timings, different time zones, but it has to be done. Process started. As the process started, things were still looking shabby. It will happen, it will not happen, it will happen, it will not happen. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. But finally, all odds failed and things happened. Went wonderful, positive. Now what happened, I realized that yesterday, everybody left around 1 o'clock in the night when I went to bed. And I was thinking, this big part, all that 3.5 years of journey was wonderful. Faith, strong, fighting, yes, can do, will do, manage, everything. The moment that major work got done, you got a stable platform, now the whole life is shaking. And obviously there are tears and there are situations. And I was thinking this, that Baba, all this period the faith was on. It will happen, yes, I will happen, I'll get the ground, I'll get the ground. You get the grounds. The moment you get the ground, you're unstable now. Completely unstable. And now I want Baba to guide me. I can understand the fear. I'm not denying the fear. What I'm trying to make a point here is, when you had a faith for that period of time to consistently odd things to change, when you got a stable ground, why are you not standing? Why are you fearing now? Why can't you take a step forward? You took it all this period. You fought all this period. What's shaking you now? What's happening now? And that got me a thought that means all this 3.5 years of time, the only focus was not the faith of only getting my work done. The relationship was not built. It was not. The total was like this: my work, my ground, my work, my ground, my work, my ground, my work. This got situation like you meet, and if I meet you every day, we'll get a bonding done, right? But to trust you 100%, to leave it to you 100%, why is that missing? It disturbed me yesterday night. When he's holding your hands stronger, is it not your part to be equally stronger? How do you expect him to change your life? How do you expect the odd? In odd manners, There was no paper, Raja. What I will someday will discuss about it, not today. There was no paperwork at all. There was no ground reality at all. At all. Like if I come to you, I supposedly I want to open an account in BMO, right? I come to Rakesh, I open an account. Rakesh will ask for certain documents. And if there are certain papers, but they're not making sense, we still open an account. You still get everything done. Start. Where is that disconnection is the key. Within us, we need to think that. And then we can enjoy the Atam Swarupa, the Brahma Swarupa. Ultimately, you will have to enjoy it. And I see this. I see in some elderly people, elderly means elderly than us, like they are in their 70s and 60s and 80s. They are very disturbed. They are not connected. They are always in thinking process, all the time, something or the other. They're trying to find somebody to talk to. At that age, they want to talk to somebody. They'll always think they have no built up connection. They may say we have been part of chanting Simran for 40 years. Doesn't matter to me. If you are part of the Simran for 40 years, where is your connection now? Where? And if all of you had your tea, Putra? Again, we did this last time, we're going to do it again. And I want help from all of you is that we will go with the flow of a air, like right? Shri Ram, Ram, Ram. 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 Shri Ram Ram Ram, 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 Shri Ram Ram Ram. So what was your journey with me? If you need to share with everybody what your felt was your connectivity with Ram, the universal, all your thoughts. What did you enjoy? Hmm? That is- What was your part of it? How much fear and how much name? What was your part? Yes, you do. It will help all of us.
My mind did kept wandering, but at the same time, it's like I didn't want to come out of that space.
I saw that. I saw that.
It was smooth sailing boat on board.
जी पुत्र नहीं
के चरणों में जा रहा हूं. Just in the process. Working process.
पुत्र देखो. When I opened my eyes, Raghu, Nalini Putra, what about both of you?
So Babaji, when I was chanting Ram Nam, no fear, no thoughts, Babaji. It's complete calmness. I can feel only Ram Bhagavan and Sita Devi in front of my eyes.
Nalini Amma.
बाबा जी जब चैंटिंग स्टार्ट हुआ था कुछ थॉट्स नहीं था मुझे ना आपके चरण दिखाई दे रहे थे मैं आपके
और
चरणों
कोई
को
काम नहीं तुम्हारे का.
मैं आपके चरणों को है ना ये कर रही थी स्लोली स्लोली आप में मुझे है ना राम भगवान माता सीता लक्ष्मण दिखाई देकर वैसे चैंट चल रहा था स्लोली स्लोली आपने देखा फिर अचानक मेरे हार्ट में है ना पता नहीं कहाँ कुछ लाइट की तरह बहुत जैसे लग रहा था कि अंदर कुछ चल रहा है माने प्रेजेंस फील हो रहा है फिर वैसे करके थोड़े फ्यू सेकंड्स मुझे हार्ट में कुछ ऐसे लगा फिर उसके बाद फिर आप में है ना मैं माता वैसे देख रही थी एंजॉय हो रहा था बाबा जी बस ऐसे
The reason I'll tell you what Baba felt. Okay, I'll share with you. When Baba made me open my eyes and look at all of you, Putri, Baba said, "Let's flow with the flow." Why? I heard somebody said the rhythm enjoying me. Some flow, right? So what's that? You heard hear a flute. Somebody says, right? Sitar. It's like Ram Ram Ram. Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram. सिर्फ इतना बच्चों कि हमारे जो हमारी आत्मा है our soul it enjoys beyond. Mind should not wander with them, no matter what it is. Saying and hearing and getting into this. It's like you're boat on the water and you don't have nothing to move and you let the water play with you. And what does the water do to you? Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram Ram, Shri Ram Ram. I'm not willing to all of you to have a thought of you're in the enjoy the part. This is Brahm towards Yatra towards Brahm. And that is the purpose of our life, Putra. It is the purpose of our life. I'll pray, Baba. Baba, give all of them the multi-million things. Give them. Take it with them. Pleasure. But when will you get the time to connect with them? सब कुछ मिल जाने के बाद भी सब कुछ होने के बाद भी पुत्र जाना तो फिर भी है. सब कुछ मिल गया फिर भी तो जाना है. मैं ये नहीं कहता पुत्री कि जाने का अर्थ है कि एफर्ट्स नहीं करो, मेहनत नहीं करो, स्टैंड नहीं हो, अपना कुछ बनाओ. डेफिनेटली करो. When you have time to work hardest you can. Work the best you can. But when you're not working, when you are out of your job or business and time, तब तो पुत्र कर सकते हैं. शुरू करने से पहले और काम के उसके बाद तो कुछ पल तो ऐसे करें कि मैं और तू और मैं और कोई ना हो. एक तू हो मैं, एक मैं हो मैं, बस. 1 to 1. सिर्फ 1 to 1 पुत्र, क्योंकि पुत्री काम तो सब हो जाते हैं, कैसे भी हो ही जाएंगे। अगर आपको बाबा ने, परमात्मा ने किसी दिशा में पहुंचाना है, वो पहुंचा ही देगा। आपके प्रारब्ध में जो स्थिति है उसको पार करवा ही देगा, क्योंकि वो जाना ही है। यू हैव टू गो थ्रू इट। संचित कर्म हैव टू बी टेकन अवे, इट विल गो। बट उस दौरान पे उससे निकलने के लिए हम क्यों ना आनंद लें पुत्री, क्यों नहीं आनंद लें? जैसे जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं कि अरे वाह, आज तो कितना अच्छा वो बना, भोजन बना, लंगर बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा लगा, तो एंजॉय करते हैं। वी ऑल लव टू ईट, ये मेरे को पास करना, मेरे को थोड़ा सा देना, चाय मेरे को देना। वी ऑल एंजॉयड इट, राइट? तो उसका नाम एंजॉयमेंट क्यों नहीं है? हम जब एक एज पे आ जाते हैं, 70s 80s में आने के बाद, हमारा कनेक्शन क्यों नहीं होता भगवान से? हम जब तो करते हैं लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं होते। हम, हमारे को ब्लड प्रेशर और हमारे को आर्थराइटिस और हमारे को डायबिटीज और डेमेंशिया और फेमेंशिया, पता नहीं क्या क्या होता है। हमारा कहीं वो प्लग इन ही नहीं होता। व्हाई? वी नेवर मेड एन एफर्ट, वी नेवर ट्राइड ऑल द बिग। हम पूजा पाठ करते थे, पूजा पाठ करना इज वन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट, दैट इज काइंड ऑफ अ रिचुअल ऑन अ डेली बेसिस यू डू। भगवान को खुश किया, उठो भगवान, खाना खा लो भगवान, चलो मैं काम। लेकिन वेयर इज दैट पार्ट? वो तो बुढ़ापे में भी कर लोगे। बट अगर आप पूजा को भी, द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ योर पूजा एंड प्रेयर्स, इट इज नॉट कनेक्टिंग, तो पूजा ही रह जाएगी। बट कहीं पूजा बिकम्स कनेक्शन, तो फिर तो then your time will come, then hours you will be in puja at your age, because you're enjoying that. You felt कि 4 घंटे भी बैठ सकती हूँ मैं। फिर अब आप भगवान को भगवान नहीं बोलोगे उस समय, फिर शायद राम को रामलला बोलोगे, कृष्ण को कन्हैया बोलोगे, क्योंकि संबंध बन जाएगा। You'll have a relationship with him. गोविंद मेरी यही प्रार्थना है, भूलूं न मैं नाम कभी भी तुम्हारा, निष्काम होके मैं दिन रात गाऊं, गोविंद दामोदर ये तुम्हारा। भूलो न भाइयों हरि को ध्याओ, क्या साथ लाए हो क्या ले चलोगे। गोविंद मेरी यही प्रार्थना है, भूलो न मैं नाम कभी भी तुम्हारा। हाँ पुत्र, नहीं पुत्री, बच्चों कोशिश करो पुत्र, धीरे धीरे ब्रह्म में जुड़ना, आनंद लेना। अब उसका और कई तरीके हैं पुत्र, कहीं बहुत कुछ कर सकते, जैसे गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल 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 बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल 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 बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, तो फेट लाइनर ਦੀ ਚਾਬੀ ਚੱਕ ਲੈ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਤੇ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਟੋਪੀ ਚ थैंक यू मेरे बच्चों it was amazing today two things both of them were amazing one Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram Ram चल जा लिया देखते हैं Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram Ram पुत्र वॉयला जाएगा ठीक है पुत्र Shri Ram 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 Shri Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram पुत्र ये निशी को दे दे, लेटर ओपन. Sri Satchidanand Sadguru Sainath Man. Hold Putri, hold Putra, hold. I'll read Putra, I'll read. Okay. Now you first need to tell the Nirakar, guide me. I need the guidance to come out of this. Close your eyes and randomly open and give it to me. Come on. Hold it carefully. She has done a last page and a chapter. अर्पण किया, जिसे वे हाथ में लेकर गौर से निहारने लगे. उन्होंने उसका अंकित चित्र ऊपर की ओर कर अंगूठे पर रख खनखनाया और अपने हाथ में लेकर देखने लगे. फिर वे उनके मित्र से कहने लगे कि ये इसे उदी से ये रुपया अपने मित्र को लौटा देना. मुझे उनसे कुछ नहीं चाहिए. उनसे कहना कि वे आनंद पूर्वक रहे. मित्र ने ग्वालियर आकर वे रुपया हाटे को देकर कहा, जो कुछ हुआ उन्होंने सब सुनाया, जिससे सुनकर उन्हें बड़ी प्रसन्नता हुई और उन्होंने अनुभव किया कि बाबा सदैव उत्तम विचारों को प्रोत्साहित करते हैं. उनकी मनोकामना बाबा ने पूर्ण कर दी. श्री वामन नार्वेकर. पाठकगण अब एक भिन्न कथा श्रवण करें. एक महाशय जिनका नाम वामन नार्वेकर था, उनकी साईं चरणों में प्रागण प्रीति थी. एक बार वे एक ऐसी मुद्रा लाए जिसके एक और राम, लक्ष्मण, सीता और दूसरी ओर करबद्ध मुद्रा में मारुति का चित्र अंकित था. उन्होंने ये मुद्रा बाबा को इस अभिप्राय से भेंट की वे इसे अपने स्पर्श से पवित्र कर उदी सहित लौटा दे, परंतु उन्होंने उसे तुरंत अपनी जेब में रख लिया. श्यामा ने वामन राव की इच्छा बताकर उनसे मुद्रा वापस करने का अनुरोध किया. तब वे वामन राव के सामने ही कहने लगे, ये भला इनको क्यों लौटाई जाए, इसे तो हमें अपने पास ही रखना चाहिए. यदि वे इसके बदले में 25 रुपए देना स्वीकार करें तो मैं लौटा दूंगा. वे मुद्रा वापस पाने के हेतु श्री वामन राव कहते हैं 25 रुपए एकत्रित करके भेंट किए. तब उन्होंने बाबा कहने लगे, इस मुद्रा का मूल्य तो 25 रुपए से कहीं अधिक है. श्यामा, तुम इसे अपने भंडार में जमा करके अपने देवालय में प्रतिष्ठित कर इसका नित्य पूजन करो. किसी का साहस न था कि वह बाबा को पूछ ले कि उन्होंने ऐसी नीति क्यों अपनाई. ये तो केवल बाबा ही जाने किसके लिए क्या और कब उपयुक्त है. Important before I go to the next part. The first part is when a child thinks something and expects that, if Baba blesses some things and sends back to me, it will be amazing. Just have the feeling inside, also deep inside. Doesn't say to anybody. That gets connected to Baba automatically. I'll give you an example of yesterday. Yesterday morning when the Parayan started, Baba took shower and we wanted to give dress to Baba. Normally, I'll go inside. There are dresses and I'll not touch the dresses lying outside, like I did from today. Ji, Malu. And Baba said, "Nahi, andar nahi jana, bahar se lena. Take it from outside." I went outside. The moment I opened, I picked up a nice dress and I went to Baba. And the Parayan was for the child. She was standing. I said, "This is what Baba gave me." And she almost came in tears. She said, "I was just telling Baba, if you can wear a little red and green, I'll be happy." And the red was red and green. She didn't tell me. She didn't tell nobody. Just a feeling inside her. If Baba would wear that, it will be beautiful. It is just an understanding, how it is not about the dress or a coin. It is about certain times we may not know, Putri, what is right for us and what is not. We may not realize sometimes. And Baba may get different thoughts to everybody. On the other hand, you may openly say, "I want it back," and Baba say, "I'm not giving you." Or maybe suppose, give me this in my life. I want this to be back in my life. And Baba said, "Even if you give me this, I may give you." Then decide, no, not to give you. Because that's not worth for you to have it. We have no clue, Putri. Certain times there are certain things which are not meant to be part of our life, and we want it to be in our life. But sometimes when you give it away, in return you have no idea what can come to you. That's the key. Don't always expect that I should get this. If it is meant for me to be coming, it will come. Your expectation will not help you, Putri. Till it is something not to be just your. It's like maybe a benefit for everybody into this.
That's the answer to the first question.
कौन से वाला Putri? That's very. I was yesterday night. I was little kind of this when I went to lie down, and I was thinking, Baba, why is not the child understanding? All 3.5 years worked hard. Last 2 years were dedicatedly hard, and every step, every day, every time was like da da da. And now then you gone out. This is important, Putra. I'll read this part. जो बिना किसी कारण भक्तों पर स्नेह करने वाले दया के सागर हैं तथा निर्गुण होकर भी भक्तों के प्रेमवश ही उन्होंने स्वेच्छापूर्वक मानव शरीर धारण किया. Does everybody understand this? No? Rishi will explain this. For जो बिना किसी कारण पर स्नेह करने वाले दया के सागर है. For no reason, he still gives his love to his children. They are not even asking for it. Right? They are not wanting also. अब जैसे कभी होता है किसी बच्चे को पकड़ के गले लगा लिया, उसको प्यार किया, उसको गले चाहिए नहीं था, लेकिन फिर भी कर रहा. क्यों होता ना? निर्गुण होकर भी. Nirgun means there's nothing, no shape. Nirakar. Still takes a form of a human being to come and help his children, to guide his children, to support them, to love them, to hold their hands and guide them. जो ऐसे भक्त वत्सल हैं जिनके दर्शन मात्र से ही भव सागर के भय और समस्त कष्ट दूर हो जाते हैं. Like, how do I explain this? I want to bite myself. I feel either I break in tears or I cry myself. Listen to this. जो ऐसे भक्त वत्सल हैं जिनके दर्शन मात्र से ही भव सागर के भय और समस्त कष्ट दूर हो जाते हैं. He so much loves his children that just to have his darshans, just to see him, we get beyond oceans of life. Beyond. And after seeing and meeting him, all our fears and pains and sorrows go away. Now you have to understand a little more in this. People will say, we see him every time. Right? We meet him every time. We've been seeing him for long. नहीं होता. नहीं मेरा बच्चा. If I see Dinu Bhai, example, right? I feel like I want to hug Dinu Bhai. I want to give him a hug, be with me. My love and excitement, my passion changes seeing him. My whole body vibrates. My energy levels changes. What's that? That is where you started to enjoy. That is where you started to get feeling. You feel like bus. Your feet is everything for me. What option he has? Does he have an option after that? Again? जी एक बारी छाड़ता कुछ है उसके बाद पक्का कितने गुआचे हैं कोई अल्लाह दोनों गुआचे हैं वो भी वो तो खैर किधर हो रही है अगर कुटना आज मैंने there's no thoughts beyond that. There's nothing beyond that. Your excitement, your passion, your connection, you're running towards him is everything. Yeah, your mother, forget. Your parents, your children, your family, yes, anybody, for instance, whomever you go and give them that part, what is the option for that person? Has to give you everything. Take whatever I have. Even if you don't want, take it. You have touched me with that vibration and energy. Then somebody sings that bhajan. कि भक्ता के कारज आप खलोता सब कम करावण आया रहा. And the modernized version that came after this bhajan was that कि मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा. The actually original came from Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj when the Amritsar Golden Temple was being formed. He was his original words were because he saw Narayan and everybody helping for the first Pohri to be done. They were not able to move. Then they all came down to help. So it came from there and then it changed. मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है करते तो तुम हो बाबा मेरा नाम हो रहा है मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है. We have just read 2 lines with this. ऐसे श्री साईनाथ महाराज को हम नमन करते हैं. भक्तों को आत्म दर्शन कराना ही संतों का प्रथम कार्य है. भक्तों को क्या करवाना बोलते? आज सुबह से क्या बात कर रहे हो? You getting it? I need to keep my stick back. That older day stick, I need to keep it there. सवेरे की गल कर रहे हैं? आज सवेरे पक्की गल कर रहे हैं? आज मेरा बच्चा. हाँ. What are we discussing since morning today?
ब्रह्म सूत्र.
और रुक जा. रुका बच्चा. आज पढ़ाऊंगा. So he's just talking since morning, and he writes it here, and I think that is for you to understand. कि भक्तों को आत्म दर्शन कराना ही संतों का कार्य है. आत्म दर्शन आत्मा का अंतकरण का दर्शन कराना ही मार्ग है. श्री साईं जो संत शिरोमणि हैं उनका तो मुख्य देह ही यही है. Was the highest form. Guru Maharaj, the purpose of his life and his teaching is this only: to have Atma Darshan, realization and journey towards connection. Knowing who you are, why you are, where you are, what you need to do, why you need to do, where you need to reach is the only path. उनके समस्त पाप जो उनके श्री चरणों में जाते हैं उनके समस्त पाप नष्ट होकर निश्चित ही दिन प्रतिदिन प्रगति करते हैं. whoever goes to the divine feet on a day in and day out, they progress towards this. पुत्र ध्यान से छोड़ दे पुत्र, क्योंकि जर्क लग सकता है पुत्र. हाँ. Who pose to the divine self in any form, that is the purpose. His all pains and sorrows goes away. कहते हैं जोड़ा बंदा उन्हां दे चरना च जाके सिर नवांदा है, उदी पल पल घड़ी घड़ी कष्ट कट्टी जांदे ने, दुख मिट्टी जांदे ने. उनके श्री चरणों का स्मरण कर पवित्र स्थानों से भक्तगण शिरडी आते और उनके समीप बैठकर श्लोक पढ़कर गायत्री मंत्र का जाप किया करते थे. परंतु जो निर्बल तथा सर्व प्रकार से दीनहीन हैं और जो ये भी नहीं जानते कि भक्ति किसे कहते हैं, उनका तो केवल इतना ही विश्वास है कि अन्य सब लोग उन्हें असहाय छोड़कर उपेक्षा भले ही कर दें, परंतु अनाथों के नाथ और प्रभु श्री साईं मेरा कभी परित्याग ना करेंगे, जिन पर वे कृपा कर उन्हें प्रचंड शक्ति, नित्य अनित्य में विवेक तथा ज्ञान की सहज ही प्राप्त हो जाता है. वे अपने भक्तों की इच्छाएं जानकर उन्हें पूर्ण किया करते हैं. इसीलिए भक्तों को मनोवांछित फल की प्राप्ति हो जाती है और वो सदा कृतज्ञ बने रहते हैं. So there are two categories of people. One, who put their efforts to learn and grow. But certain people feel we don't know what bhakti is. We don't know how to do it. Right? So what do? They say, okay, we will listen and follow. We'll follow. We are depending on you. You will teach us, you will guide us, and you will take care of us. Some make an effort to understand. They come and sit to Baba, they will start at his feet and do Gayatri Mantra Japa. Some will come and do different shlokas chanting. What do they do that? Different, but that is what they know, and they feel that this is the way of connecting, rising up, which is fantastic. But then some people who don't know mantras, who don't know chantings, पुत्र कार्ड चाहिए था तो देखना यहाँ वॉलेट पड़ा ऊपर बाहर कोई ना कार्ड की करना तो पालन था खत्म पाके पर्ची अपने कोल रख लेंगे तो नहीं I want to so Putra, it is all up to us. It's completely up to us. Even if you don't know anything, but you need to listen, follow, and then he can hold your hand to take you through. आपको सुनना पैना, मनना पैना, करना पैना. To change anything in your life, what is needed? An acceptance. It's the acceptance. The moment you have acceptance, what happens? You get calmness and peace. Yes, this is there. Now we need to work on to overcome this. There's nothing else. Nothing else. Give me 1 minute, Putra. I don't think he's found the wallet. नहीं मिला? हाँ, I felt so. हेलो Hi, मेरे साईं. That's very good. Thank you for opening that page. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. It's guiding all of us. It is also said, Putra, the satsang is a blessing of Purva Janmas. It's your blessings. You don't get random just like that. It's not like you go to Loblaws and you get something. No, you're not getting it. You're getting it because you have done certain good karmas. That is why you're sitting there. And before going anywhere else, it's a beautiful chapter, beautiful phrase for reading it. It's a lot of learning to go by before we go forward. Any questions with it? No question? No, no. No question to this. Yeah. Yes, people. Loka samasta
Sukhino bhavantu.
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता
Sukhino bhavantu.
भवन्तु लोका समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु श्री सच्चिदानंद सतगुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय। साईं मेरा बच्चा, साईं 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 साईं।
Eleta.